Have you ever been in a season where nothing makes sense anymore? Where you wake up one morning, look at your life, and quietly ask God, "Lord, what are you doing with me?" Maybe you've prayed, you've tried, you've waited, and yet nothing seems to be moving. And deep inside, you wonder if your faith is still strong enough to carry you through. If that sounds like you are not alone. And today, I want to walk with you through 7 simple but powerful ways to keep your faith alive, even when life feels confusing, unfair, or overwhelming. The truth is, faith is easy when everything is clear. Faith is easy when doors open fast, when people support you, when your strength feels full. But real faith is tested in the seasons where the answers are slow, where the road is dark, where God feels silent and life feels heavy. That is where spiritual maturity is born. That is where you learn trust, not just belief. The first way to keep faith when nothing makes sense is to slow down and breathe in God's presence. Sometimes the pressure of life makes your mind loud, your emotions heavy, and your heart confused. But when you pause and breathe and whisper, "God, I'm here," something inside you begins to calm. You're not fixing the situation. You're resetting your spirit. And God can work with a peaceful heart more than a panicked one. The second way is to remember what God has done for you before. Think back to a moment you thought you wouldn't survive, but somehow you did. Think of a prayer He answered, a tear He turned into strength, a door He opened when you weren't expecting it. If God was faithful then, He is faithful now. Your memory is a weapon. Use it. The third way is to speak God's promises out loud, even when you don't feel them. Sometimes your faith is not missing. Your words are simply silent. And when you speak God's truth, your spirit rises to match it. Say things like, "God is with me. He will not abandon me. This season will not break me." Your situation may not change instantly, but your inner strength will. The fourth way is to take small steps instead of waiting for the whole picture. When life makes no sense, God often guides one step at a time. He gives you enough light for the next move, not the whole journey. And when you obey in small ways, the bigger picture starts to reveal itself. Faith grows through movement, not waiting. The fifth way is to surround yourself with people who strengthen your spirit. When life is confusing, the wrong voices can destroy your faith. But the right voices, people who speak hope, who remind you of God's goodness, who pray with you, those voices help you rise again. No one walks through darkness alone. God often sends helpers, if you're willing to receive them. The sixth way is to give your fears to God honestly, not pretending you're okay, not acting strong, but saying, "Lord, this hurts. I'm confused. I don't know what's next." God is not moved by fake strength. He is moved by honest surrender. Your vulnerability is not weakness. It is an invitation for God to step in. And the seventh way to keep faith is to trust that God is working behind the scenes, even when you cannot see anything. Every quiet season, every delay, every unexpected twist is part of something bigger that you'll understand later. Faith is not about understanding everything now. Faith is about believing that one day the pieces will come together and you will say, "Now I see why God allowed it." My friend, your story is not falling apart. It is being rearranged. And sometimes God allows confusion so He can lead you away from your plans and into His perfect will. Just hold on a little longer. Stay close to Him. Keep trusting even when it's hard. You will not stay in this season forever. And when the breakthrough finally comes, you will look back and realize that the confusion was shaping your strength, the delay was shaping your patience, and the silence was shaping your faith. If this message has touched your heart and helped you feel closer to God's purpose for your life, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with a friend or a loved one who needs to hear it. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Bible Timeless Lessons, and turn on the notification bell to stay connected to God's Word. Stay blessed and keep seeking His face.